Chapter 1. Willow. In the 17 years he'd haunted her dreams, she never knew his name. The flattering, tailor-made charcoal gray suit he wore accented his well-defined body. His dark hair brushed the top of his collar. He had a commanding presence and a regal bearing, which seemed fitting since he sat atop a lavish golden throne. The only thing missing was a crown. Upon first glimpse, the smile and the outward man might have fooled many, but her subconscious knew, underneath that, lurked an abominable darkness that longed to capture her. His intense, cold eyes smiled at her. The green depths held a ferociousness that frightened her. His look was what she envisioned Ted Bundy's expression must have looked like to his victims right before he changed from a handsome stranger to a murderous butcher. His predatory gaze never left her face. Even though he spoke no words, there was something in his face that beckoned her closer. Her brain told her to flee, but her limbs moved like someone else had command of her body. A silent scream raged in her head. She needed to get as far away from this monster as possible. Instead, she proceeded as if in a trance. While her stiff legs carried her nearer, she couldn't fight the intimidation and thrill his mere presence evoked. Just before she was in touching distance, he stood and spoke. The sound of his voice both enticed and frightened her. Willow. She awoke floundering, her sweaty limbs tangled in the sheets, afraid the man had ensnared her. Kicking against the constraints, she vowed he wouldn't take her without a fight. A feral scream erupted from her throat, and she continued to struggle. Minutes later, her eyes blinked open. When she realized she was staring up at her bedroom ceiling, she sat up, clutching the sheet to her chest. The hot, damp sheets clung to her fevered skin. Willow's lungs tried to suck in oxygen. Her heartbeat a rapid tattoo against her rib cage. After a moment, her breathing under control, she pushed her damp coily curls back from her face and looked around the room. She half expected to find the sinister man from her dreams lurking in the shadows or corners, waiting to finish the possession he had begun in her dreams. These nightmares left her feeling like a wrung-out dish rag, frayed nerves and unable to return to sleep. She exhaled a slow, unsteady breath. Her body still trembled. The dreams had plagued her since she was a child. In all those years, he never aged. He'd also never spoken her name. She'd assumed he didn't know it, which comforted her. It always seemed like he was trying to possess her body. But now, he knew her name, and it felt like he came closer to possessing her soul. The evil gleam in his eyes when he'd whispered her name had her on edge.